Hey everybody, long time no see. We haven't posted a few videos in a while. We've been trying to upload some and they just, some reason they wouldn't upload. I don't know if it was a corrupted file or something like that on it. But yeah, so trying a different approach here. I'm gonna try to do an update on what we've been working on, a couple projects. Background here's a hound, black and tan, that's going to a customer here. She's actually out of Des Moines, but she's gonna get dropped off in Atlantic. Another project we're working on is these two beavers. They will be playing checkers. So what that involves, but these guys are gonna have a little table approximately 20 inches tall. There'll be a checkerboard on top. This guy's making his move over here. This guy here's arms crossed, kind of debating about what he's gonna do. And yeah, so I'm gonna be working on these guys a little bit here. And yeah, give you guys a fill in on what's been taking us so long is we have been completely and utterly just beat down with freezing cold temps. I haven't been carving in it. I'm not gonna mess with it. But, so to give you an idea here, I broke my skid loader. Put my glove on, so I was moving snow, got rid of the first round of snow, broke a drive chain. No big deal, we have a backup. We have a skid loader for that until it warms up. We have the tractor. So tractor had a flat tire. The hydraulics froze up because it was, you know, negative 45 with our wind chill with an actual temp of negative 25. Out of probably the 50 logs that I have, these are the only ones that aren't completely buried in snow. That is my other log pile. It is completely buried in snow. Yeah, I'd say there's probably close to 20, 30 logs over there. There's probably 20 here total. Yeah, it's been exhausting. And another project is that it is a massive ash tree. It's approximately 3 foot diameter to one end and probably closer to 5 feet tall at this branched end right about there. And that is going to be a dog bench. So basically we've got projects coming out the wazoo right now, trying to work on our house in the cold months, but that's also backfiring because I have projects to do. We have a huge lineup for this spring. This spring, I'm going to be doing a solo trip to Pennsylvania. We're going to go to Ridgeway, carve out there with some buddies. And we're also going to be doing Keystone, and then we're going to be going to Shippensburg, Pennsylvania's competition, and then Ridgeway's the third week. Then I get back, I'm home for a day, and then I literally drive straight to Arkansas, another 7-8 hour trip, go down there, and then we will be competing at the Arkansas State Championship again. If you guys are familiar with last year's competition, we did a giant life-size beast carving there. It was an epic piece, super cool, one of my personal favorites. Yeah, and just another list of endless projects to do. So this week, this guy's getting wrapped up. These guys are getting wrapped up here. And these guys are all getting shipped out. This guy's getting a buddy made, sealed, painted up, shipped out. And in case you're wondering, it's Thursday. Not enough time of the day. Yeah, I just got snow moved yesterday, got tractor's hydraulics unstuck, so I can finally start moving. His tail was doing a little glue up, kind of getting all messed up there, fixed up. But yeah, so just giving everybody an update. That is what has been happening. And also with the snow, I also managed to smash my Jeep again. Yay me. Let's go look at it. I'll show you all what I did. Well, it looks like time to clean that vent pipe. So while trying to get out of the massive 4-foot drift that was over here across my drive, because I was completely snowed in and that was the only vehicle that would start with heat, that little branch right there slid sideways, caught it, ripped the fender off. And then not only did I rip the fender off, luckily I stopped before it screwed up the bedside, but yeah, ripped the fender clean off my Jeep. In case you're wondering, this is the side that I had to have completely repaired, replaced, new fender, new bedside, complete bedside. And yeah, ripped it off, but got out. Kate had to have a surgery on her head, so I had to get her to the hospital. This was the only vehicle that would do it. The other ones were froze. And then also to top it off, I buried it completely, got it stuck the next day right here in front of our mailbox. There's our mailbox holder. But yeah, so we have been trying to get this all done and dealt with. Jeep was stuck here, buried in this massive drift. It's been chaotic. The Chevy, my 3/4 ton pickup for hauling logs back there. There it is somewhere right there. It started, but the fan froze up completely. So technically it didn't have heat while it was during the sub-zero -45 temps. Kate's Jeep would not start. That little Renegade was completely dead. It was just so froze, refused to move. It's been a long week, long couple weeks. I think we've been like an entire 7 days below zero. Everything's froze, water was froze. Luckily the house stayed nice and warm, no issues there. I kept my shop heat turned on the entire time so the animals didn't freeze. Cats had plenty of heat. The horses, fresh bale the whole time. Get him some alfalfa bales, heated water tank. I wasn't messing with beating ice out of tanks. Our chickens is in this old little coop back here. They were fine, content, had a heat lamp, doors are buttoned up, heated water bowl. Again, not beating frozen water out of buckets anymore. That's an adult thing. I don't do that anymore. The perks of being an adult, I guess, with adult money. But yeah, so fun times. Been freezing. The shop with my electric heat on right now. Today's not bad out, it's about 20 degrees. Right now you see it's about 60 with my electric heat on. My hands are still numb because it's freezing. But yeah, gonna get the diesel heater fired up, get the shop cooking to about 80 so I can have my doors open, get the gas saws fired up, and then we will be ready to rock and roll again. So stay tuned for the rest of this clip. We're gonna be doing a quick little time-lapse video, probably just of me working on the Beavers. Hopefully I can get them wrapped up today and maybe make a couple extra pieces, because like I said, I'm doing a trip to Ridgeway. I need to bring a ton of inventory. I'm not gonna have enough, I guarantee it. I'll probably be carving some along the way while we're there. I'm undecided yet. I was planning on taking my Chevy just because it's got a Tommy gate and I can move stuff as I need to, logs, whatever I need to do. I thought about taking my Jeep, but after ripping the fender off, I don't know if I'll have time to get it fixed before then or not. Yeah, so life in a nutshell. Appreciate you guys watching. See ya. See if I can do a wide zoom on this, see how it looks. So this is the last Beaver here. A little bit of fine tuning to do. Gave him a little 8-up log here, just like that one over there. That was the same way. Oop, tripping. So yeah, these two will be paired together, and that'll be the majority of the Beavers, and all that's left is going to be a little stump with a chessboard, checkerboard, whatever she decides to do with it. We're in the middle of a snowstorm starting up right now, so I'm going to cut back to carving, get it done, and I got to go pick my kids up before the weather hits. Take care, guys. Okay, so I wasn't going to go and show you guys the checkerboard we're making, but here it is. So originally we were going to do that on a slab, but the problem was the slab ended up having a piece of metal in it when I was cutting it, and it totaled the chain out and then caused me to hit a cinder block. So we are going to, all this was hidden in the snow drift, so now we basically just slabbed a couple 2x12s together, and we are going to just make it into a checkerboard that way. So we'll get this done, and then I'll mount it to a stump, and then it'll go between the beavers. You know, I'll color all the opposing ones the right colors, and then we'll tune back in as soon as that's done. People say they want to be a chainsaw carver. Well, as you can see, we're in the middle of a blizzard. Can't really see it with the snow. But there's a log under here. Somewhere. And this is not shallow. This is like, we're talking like up to my knee deep. And there is a 2-foot, 20-inch log, whatever you want to call it, underneath this pile somewhere. It goes with those beavers. So let's see if I can dig it out. Okay, we got her in here. There's just a little berry. Alright, so here's the one that I decided to cut the first slab with. You can see there it's if I can get the focus. Maybe not. Right there we go. Buggered up a few teeth on this thing. And now I gotta get it fixed. Alright, get the filing. Just a couple beavers playing checkers.